This episode has been brought to you by JustNForm.com. If you're tired of being censored, tired of having your data stolen and sold, go to JustNForm.com, a social media site where all voices are welcome.
So, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has surprised the world by taking a very firm stance in front of Nancy Pelosi's office with protesters and activists, saying that she will not allow big money in politics to go uncontested and that she will make it her agenda in challenging Nancy Pelosi to do the same. And she also added that the environment needs to be more of it needs to have a stronger presence on the Democratic agenda come 2019 and 2020. Now, this, once again, comes as a surprise to many people who have been harsh critics of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez over the last couple of months, because although her policies have been pretty solid, and that hasn't changed. However, when she was approached as to whether or not she would support Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House, she did kind of tiptoe and dance around the issue. Now, me personally, I said, because I understand that district, I understand what she was going against in Joe Crowley and his endorsement of the Working Families Party. I said that it would probably be after she actually won her office, when that position was secured, that she would be stepping up and going at Democrats. But at that time period, there could have been a revocation of her Democratic by the DCC. DCCC, excuse me. They could have disallowed her from running under the Democratic ticket. Like, it could have happened. Or they could have, like, gone out and straight up said that we're not supporting her because she's too divisive. I don't know if you all recall, but the DNC did pass a policy on their charter that would say, if we don't believe that you are behaving within the interests of the Democratic Party, we can make sure that you're not allowed to run under our banner. And although it may not have killed her, as far as trying to run for office, it very well may have. At the very most, it would have caused controversy, and all the conversations surrounding Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez would have been, well, are you in love with the Democratic Party? Are they going to be able to upset you? Is Joe Crowley going to win now? Is the Republican candidate going to win now? Any number of conversations could have been had if she did not pretty much dance in the way that she did when approaching the Nancy Pelosi question, and it's paid off. And I think that this is yet another example of follow the money, people. She has not taken any money from PACs or super PACs. She's not taken any money from corporate interests. No, we're not always going to agree with her tactics. No, we're not always going to agree with her strategies. No, we're not always going to agree with everything she says. But she is a human being, much like you or I. And as long as she keeps stepping up like this, as long as she keeps putting the hammer to the Democrats and the Republicans and anyone else who is standing against the people instead of with us, then I will always continue to support her and her efforts, and I believe that everyone else should as well. She's still learning, and she has realized, I think, that her voice is much more powerful when she is standing with the people rather than trying to capitulate to the narratives of the Democratic establishment. I would like to leave you with a quote from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She said that it is time for us to recognize that people want not just the Dems, but the Republicans and the entire government in general to start adhering to the voices and the opinions and the prerogatives of us, rather than their individual parties or their corporate donors. Obviously, that was a paraphrase, but that's basically what she said when she was interviewed about what was going on why she was standing in front of Nancy Pelosi's office. She wants big money out of politics. She wants the environment to become a stronger, have a much stronger presence on the Democratic agenda, and I think we all do, and I hope that happens. Like I said, do I trust the Democratic Party? No, but I want the Republican to have a stronger have the environment to have a stronger presence on the Republican agenda as well. It won't happen. We don't have anybody pressuring the Republicans to have that happen. So, I will root for anyone who is trying to make sure that we keep our house clean, essentially. So with that being said, people, make sure you subscribe to us on Roku, go to Patreon, donate. You can do that by clicking on the links below. But more than anything else, always remember, find your balance. Peace.